This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
We've said over in the past from Rabbi Shvi'i of Zidichav that the makar of Parnasa for the year is Shvi'i Shel Pesach, and the source of this concept, says Rabbi Shvi'i, is the fact that the heter of Meleches Oichel Nefesh is written by Shvi'i Shel Pesach. The pasuk Achasher Ye'ochel L'chol Nefesh Hu Levadoi Ye'asal Lachem is written by Shvi'i Shel Pesach. That's the pasuk that you're allowed to do Meleches Oichel Nefesh on Yom Tif, and from there we extend and extrapolate that this heter applies for all the Yomim Tovim. But the makar and the shoyresh of the heter of Meleches Oichel Nefesh is written by Shvi'i Shel Pesach, and this teaches us that the source of Parnasa for the year is rooted in Shvi'i Shel Pesach. Rabbi Shvi'i explains that the Rebbeinu Shalom was able to be koirea the yam and make this great miracle on this day. Certainly it's kaloi, it is easy for him to bring Parnasa. But let's elaborate. Where in the Chumash do we see that the Rebbeinu Shalom is mefarnes and provides Parnasa and kesef on Shvi'i Shel Pesach? And actually it's very simple. In the Shar Yisaschar of the Munkatcher, Mamori Chodesh Nisan Maimer Svas Hayam Oisyotes, he brings down Mekubal Biyadenu Meit Tzadikim. We have a tradition from the righteous that the day of Kriyas Yamsuf is the Hashpah of Parnasa, because what happened on that day? That day was the day of Bizas Hayam. That day the Rebbeinu Shalom provided for all of Klal Yisrael. In fact, Chazal comment, the Rashi brings in Shir Hashirim on the pasuk, Toirei Zahav Na'aseh Lach Im Nekudos HaKasef, that Gedoyla Hoysa Bizas Hayam, Yoysa Mi Bizas Mitzrayim. That the booty and the spoils and the hashpah at the Yam was much greater than the hashpah from Mitzrayim. In fact, that's why Moshe Rabbeinu had to sort of encourage Klal Yisrael to take out of Mitzrayim, because Klal Yisrael said, why should we schlep? The Rebbeinu Shalom is going to give us much greater at the Yam. Gedoyla Hoysa Bizas Hayam Yoysa Mi Bizas Mitzrayim. Toirei Zav Nasalach, I'm going to give you Toirei Zahav, gold, together with the kesef I already gave you. So since we already, from time immemorial, since on this very day, the Rebbeinu Shalom was mefarnes Klal Yisrael, b'shefa, from the Bizas Hayam, so this day became the Makar Shefa for Klal Yisrael, and therefore the heter of Meleches Oichel Nefesh was written on this day, and for all generations, Bayomam Hahem, Uvezman Hazeh, one can be mispalel, and the Rebbeinu Shalom is poiseach es yadoi umasbia l'chol chai ratzain b'shvi shel Pesach. May the Rebbeinu Shalom provide all of us, because as we mentioned in a different share, who does Rebbeinu Shalom give parnasa to? L'chol chai ratzain. He's poiseach es yadecha umasbia l'chol chai. So davening for parnasa is actually a opportunity and a way to gain chayim lanu u'l'chol Yisrael. Amen.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.